Greetings and salutations, and this is Tech Plays here back with more Silent Hill 2 Remake, and we are almost done with this game. Starting this week, I'm going back to like less videos per week like I was doing before, and I'm going back to the one Let's Play at a time format. I have Crash 3 completed, and it's a pretty short game, so I'll only be uploading 2 videos a week once Silent Hill concludes. I'm probably going to stick to 3 for the 2 weeks left of Silent Hill 2 Remake. And then after that, I'm gonna do 2 videos a week. That way Crash 3 doesn't end so quickly. But also to give myself time to start recording the Let's Play after it, because I do already have a game downloaded that I plan to Let's Play after it. As I said before, from this point forward, I'm gonna try not to mention what game I plan to do next, unless I'm almost certain it's gonna be the Let's Play I do next. Because there have been a few times where I plan to do one Let's Play and then partway through I just give up and don't want to do it. Either because I'm not really in the mood for that type of game. I had planned. There's a lot of times I plan that Let's Play like ahead of time, and then once I get to around to doing the Let's Play, I'm just not in the mood to do that Let's Play anymore. Like that's what happened with RFL. Like I had planned to do RFL way in advance of when I would have done it, and I ended up not doing it because I wasn't in the mood for an RPG once I got to that point. You know what I mean? Because RFL was originally supposed to take the place of Crash 3. And another game, I think it was called Kena Spirits or something like that. I don't know what the title was. It was something. That was supposed to take the place of Silent Hill 2 Remake. But I kind of decided against those games in the end because I wasn't really enjoying Kena. I got it on sale for super cheap, that's why I was going to try it, and then wasn't really enjoying it. I got it with, if I recall, I think I got it with Aquabot. I think I got it like when I got Aquabot. Because I got Aquabot super cheap too, because it was also on sale, and it's already a game that doesn't cost that much. But then, like, things just change. And that's why I don't want to mention, like, the Let's Play I'm doing next unless, like, I know for sure it's going to happen. Like, I mentioned Crash 3 because Crash 3 is a game I knew I was going to finish. I had the determination to do a complete run of it for the first time ever, actually. For context, I hate going after time relics in Crash games. I really do. So, the only Crash games I've 100%ed is CTR and Crash 2. Yes, CTR has relics that you need to get for the complete run of it, but they're not as annoying as Crash 3. Crash 3 relics, for me, were the most annoying time relics in the series. Not counting the handheld Crash games. I don't know if those games had relics or not. But they were the most annoying relics in the series to me until Crash 4 came out. Because Nitro Kart and CTR always felt natural having relics in them. And the relics in Crash 1 and 2 aren't mandatory in the Insane Trilogy. And quite honestly, the Wrath of Cortex relics were always a joke. Like, they're super easy. It's really Crash 3 where I hate doing the relics. And then, like, Crash 4, obviously, but I'm never even going to attempt that with Crash 4. And I've already done my Crash 4 Let's Play. That's actually what made Crash 4 probably the best Crash game for me to start with, is I didn't have to do a complete run of it. I just had to beat the story. Because you get the canon ending by beating the story. The extra bits you get for 100... I think it's 105% and 100... No, I think it's 100% and then 106% or something like that. I know you get like 2 additional endings on top of the main ending, but they aren't really necessary because one just foreshadows Uka Uka coming back, and the other's like just kind of a goofy where are they now type thing, which I don't think is meant to be treated as canon because there's a few things in there that kind of don't sound like they would be canon. Crash 4 is similar to Crash 1 in that regard, and I know I'm talking about like Crash Bandicoot while playing Silent Hill 2, but we got a long video here. A long ass video. I'm just trying to think of anything to talk about until we get to a bit of gameplay that I have something to say about. We haven't really gotten there yet. I believe in this video there will be a few moments I will have a lot to say about, but we haven't reached it yet. Right now we're kind of just wandering, grabbing stuff we need for other stuff, and nothing like significant is happening. So like I don't really have anything to say at the moment. Actually, I probably could give my opinion on Silent Hill 2 now that it's been like a month or two since I finished the game. I could give my overall thoughts on it after like because there's always like, if you ever notice when you like play a game you love, whenever you play a game that you love for the first time, there's always like a period of like, I don't really know what to call it. There's like a period of time after playing it where you're kind of blinded by how good it was to you. And you ignore like its flaws and stuff, and like over time those flaws just kind of show themselves a little bit. When I had beaten Silent Hill 2, I would have given it a 9 out of 10, and would have said it's like the second best horror game I've ever played after the RE2 remake. But that no longer stands. I'd probably give this game more of like an 8. Because it does have a few issues I ignored. Either an 8 or a 7.5, but I think an 8 is more fitting because there's so many things right with this game that I feel like it deserves an 8. But there's like a couple things wrong, so it doesn't deserve a 9 or 10. A 9 for me is like a game I don't really have any issues with whatsoever. And then a 10 is just a perfect game. I think the only games I would give a 10 is Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, RE2 Remake, and Shadow Generations. That's the only 3 games I currently own in my PlayStation library that I would give a solid 10 out of 10. So, like, it's a very rare thing I do. Not even Hi-Fi Rush gets a 10 out of 10, and I will praise that game for days. Like, 10 out of 10 is reserved for, like, literal perfect games. Games I have zero issues with. Games I think have nothing wrong with them. And yeah, there are things that, like, are wrong with RE2 Remake, but the reason I give it a 10 out of 10 is because there's nothing wrong with it to me. I know the flaws that people bring up with it. I know, like, stuff like the zapping system missing, the 2 scenarios being too similar and stuff like that. That don't bother me. It don't. Because it's fun from start to finish. It's fun from start to finish. And to me, it does everything the best Resident Evil has ever done. Nothing tops RE2 Remake for me. Now, I will say, 4 Remake came close. RE4 Remake came close. And I had a similar feeling to... Jeez, that scared the fuck out of me. I had a similar feeling to both RE2 and RE4 remakes when I first played them, but after time passed and I got to like let the phase of just blind love for the game die down, I definitely could see more issues with RE4 than RE2 remake. Personally, I kind of had a reverse for, like, RE Village, actually. RE Village and RE7 have kind of, like, gotten better for me over time. This is more on topic with the game we're playing, trust me, because it is where I am talking horror games. RE7's a weird one where at first I loved the fuck out of it, but then when RE2 Remake released, it kind of like made me realize all the issues that 7 really has, which kind of made the game drop from like a 9 out of 10 for me to like a 7 out of 10. No, probably a 6 out of 10. I hated RE7 for a minute, for like a year or two, because like how bad it looked compared to most of the remakes and Village. It wasn't until like replaying it last year for a Let's Play that I really like fell back in love with it. I don't think I'd give it a 9 like I originally did. I wouldn't even give it an 8. I think it deserves a 7.5 though. It deserves a 7.5. Like if I were to rank every RE game I've done on this channel, RE2 Remake's a 10 out of 10, I already said that. RE3 Remake is a 7 out of 10. Because of speedrun. Only because of speedrun. If it wasn't for speedrunning that game, I definitely would drop it to a 6. RE4 Remake is an 8 out of 10. RE Village, another 8 out of 10. RE7 is a 7 out of 10. Revelations is a 7 out of 10. I need to do Revelations 2. I'm taking a break from RE games because I only got like 2 games left to Let's Play, and I kind of want to save them because I know it's going to take a while for RE9 to come out. So I'm thinking of like putting off Revelations for a minute. Because Revelations 2 for a minute. Because Revelations 2 is the next RE game I'm going to Let's Play. I've had that in mind for a while now. In fact, I originally wasn't going to do the first Revelations game near the end of last year. I was originally going to do Revelations 2, but then I thought, it kind of just makes more sense to do the first Revelations game first. You might be wondering, why am I putting off RE1? Because that's the other game I still got to do. Because there's rumors of a remake of it, and I kind of want to wait and see if one ever comes out before I, like, do the 2002 remake. Because if another RE1 remake comes out, I'd rather do that one. Because it would be my first run of it. And first run Let's Plays for me are a lot more fun. Yeah, they make me look like a worse gamer than I am. Because, like, I'm learning a lot of stuff throughout my first Let's Plays. And I make a lot more mistakes than I would on repeat playthroughs. But there's just something fun about, like, doing first run Let's Plays. There's something fun about it. Like, I want to say since the start of Run On Games Season 4, I think all my Let's Plays, except for Resident Evil and Crash ones, have been first run. Don't quote me on that. Well, no. Okay, Sonic Generations wasn't first run, but Shadow Generations was. So technically it still counts because Shadow Generations was, yeah. But now we're on to tech plays. It's not Run On Games anymore. But I am going through the Run On Games playlist and seeing, like, Volume 4 was .hackgu Volume 1. That was my first run. A Hat in Time, first run. Hi-Fi Rush, first run. Okay, Monster Prom wasn't, but it was the first time, like... It was the first time me, Lou, and Cherry successfully all 3 romanced people in the game. So, like... It was the first successful run we had of Monster Prom, so... Yeah. Resident Evil 7 and Crash 2 were repeat playthroughs. I just realized Volume 3 of Run On Games is a lot of first runs too, with the exception of Tales from the Borderlands, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and Resident Evil 3. Like RE4 Separate Ways, and Spyro 2 were first, like, my first runs of those games. Well, it was my first complete run of Spyro 2. I had played Spyro 2 before, but, like, I never finished it. I got to, like, I think partway through the second area and then just stopped playing. And then like that Let's Play was my first complete run. Kind of similar to how like Crash 3 is about to be my first complete run of it. I have beaten the final boss of Crash 3 many times, but I've never gotten to like the true ending. So that's like what this Let's Play coming up was mainly, well, not really coming up. It started last week, but this Crash 3 Let's Play is really what was really an excuse to make myself finally get the true ending of Crash 3. But yeah. Oh yeah, I cheated here. I'm not gonna lie. I cheated here. I looked this up. This is the defenseless area. I don't like defenseless horror game mechanics and stuff like that. I cheated here to cut down the time spent in this area by as much as possible. I fucking cheated here, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Look out there. You see that. That's a Mandarin. There's quite a few of them in these hallways. That's why I cheated. Again, not afraid to admit it. It was creepy how that Mandarin was just kind of hanging out there. We're supposed to go... Oh, fuck. I forgot the game doesn't pause when you look at the map. Okay. So this isn't where I'm supposed to go. This was a puzzle I was probably supposed to solve if I didn't cheat, but yeah. Why does there gotta be a Mandarin blocking the way? Okay, we got out of there. Safe and sound. So when I said earlier there's going to be like a point of gameplay that I have more to talk about, there's going to be a few parts in here. There was the Mandarin boss fight earlier, which I did have some things to say about, but I kind of just like was too deep into rambling that I didn't really say much about it. I kind of think it's cool. I kind of think it's cool that there's like a mini boss against a Mandarin, because usually they're just regular enemies roaming around under you. That's the first time you face one face to face. Then you get a bunch of them out here where you can't fight them, and it's kind of a cool idea, but I hate defenseless horror game type situations. Because they're not scary, they're just annoying to me. Like, I never get scared by them. Like, yeah, I thought that Mandarin hanging, like, out the window was creepy. But that's just because there was a Mandarin hanging out the window. Whether I was defenseless or not didn't change it being creepy. Just saying. Oh, there's one right there. I'll admit I'm a little scared, but it's not like... I'm not scared of the Mandarin. I'm scared of being annoyed. I don't want to deal with like some bullshit right now. What room did we run into? But yeah, the Mandarin boss, I keep saying boss fight. It's pretty much a mini boss because it's super easy to take down. The Mandarin mini boss is chill and all. I think it's interesting. That's kind of all I have to say now that the moment's passed because I want to comment more on this section. In retrospect, part of me wishes I didn't cheat here because, like, this section is a really cool idea. I do like the idea of the Mandarins, like, hanging about and being, like, threatening and stuff. I kind of think instead they should have done, like, a Mr. X type thing where you could stun them with something, but you're still kind of defenseless against them, like, they can't die or something like that. Like, it still takes away your weapons, but early on it gives you, like, a stun gun or something that won't ever kill them, but it'll stun them. Like, I feel like it should have done that. Then you get a little more scary, but without the annoyance of being defenseless entirely. Okay. I should have cut this map part down. I don't know why I didn't. You gotta keep in mind, this video is already been edited down. Like, this is just a really long ass video. We're not even halfway through already, and I'm trying to come up with stuff to say. That's why I'm like a little bit happy this Let's Play is gonna be over soon, as much as I love this game. Because, if I'm being quite honest, I don't like doing longer commentary videos. I lose enthusiasm. I always lose enthusiasm partway through unless I'm on caffeine or something. Like, anytime you see me doing, like, a video longer than 40 minutes and, like, I have energy all the way to the end of the video, I most likely drink soda or coffee or tea before doing the video. And I have a little caffeine in me. I have none of that. I'm drinking non-caffeinated sparkling water. I have no caffeine in me. You might be saying, why is sparkling water? Because it's better for you than diet soda. Diet soda is still pretty bad for you. That, and I've been trying to drink less soda. I already drink way less soda than I used to. I used to have, like, a problem with soda. Like, I used to drink it constantly. Like, I already drink it a lot less than I used to, but I'm trying to, like, get to a point where I barely drink it at all, because I still drink it a couple times a week. I'm trying to get to a point where, like, I can go almost a whole week without it if I can. Give myself one day I can have it maybe, but yeah. That's why I'm drinking sparkling water, because I'm hoping that, like, by doing that, it'll help me, like, avoid drinking soda almost entirely. But yeah, we got our items back. You knew damn well I was beelining right to this room right after we got out of there. I wasn't staying defenseless. Hell nah. I was getting my shit back immediately. Let's do another save. Even though I'm pretty sure I just saved, but whatever. I think the reason I saved here, even though I just saved, is because I got my stuff back now, and I wanted it to be, like, saved because I die, so I don't have to go recollect my stuff. Because that would be a little annoying. Okay. Oh, this puzzle. I'm gonna have to do a little cutting here. If I didn't already. I think I did cut because the clip ends in a moment, so I think I did do a cut here, but this puzzle took me forever. This might be, for me, the most complicated puzzle in the game. Because most puzzles, I figured out on my own pretty quickly. Or the game gave you enough clues to where it was kind of obvious. Then once Then there's like 3 or 4 puzzles throughout the game I cheated with. Like that locker. Huh? Oh, they did go through. Okay, I was wondering why they went back. Like, I didn't think they were supposed to go back if they went to the right one. Ooh. This, for some reason, this part of the puzzle took me not nearly as long as the first part, but it took me a minute because I had to reread those 3 things to kind of figure out what it was. I had to reread them, all 3 of them, a few times before it like clicked. So yeah, overall, that's the hardest puzzle in the game for me. Now, I think it's about that time. It's about that time. I'm trying to remember where I'm supposed to go. Like, past me, I think knows where I'm supposed to go, but Kirby's like, where is this supposed to go at this point? Because I don't know what to say because I don't remember. Oh, we're supposed to go here. I think this is when we return to the Nightmare World. Or at least it happens soon at the very least. Oh yeah, it is going to happen soon because we have a cutscene coming up that triggers it. A very plot important cutscene.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Promise you'll take me again, James?
Hey, there you are. Do you know where Mary is? Come on. to me.
Mary's gone. She's dead.
Liar. That's a lie.
No. It's the truth.
She died because she was sick.
I killed her.
Killer? Why'd you do it? I hate you. I want her back. Give her back to me. I knew it. You didn't care about her. I hate you, James. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. She was always waiting for you. Why? Why?
I'm sorry. Mary, you know, isn't here. Mary?
James! Where are you? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you. Please, come to me. Do you hear me? Please, why won't you come?
But where? Where are you?
You're so close now. Please, don't give up. Don't leave me out here, James. James.
So yeah, the cat's out of the bag now. I can finally talk about it. I've had this info for almost the entire Let's Play because I think since like part 7 or 8 of this Let's Play, I had finished this game. I had this game finished. I already knew the plot twists and stuff. I can finally talk about it. So, I said earlier, like, I feel like it's up to interpretation whether James killed Mary out of, like, not wanting to see her suffer, like, mercy, or if he killed her because the way she was acting was driving him crazy. And basically, the first one is he did it because he cared about her. Second one is he's a fucking asshole. Because even if somebody drives you crazy, you shouldn't be doing that. This is what I'm saying. Either way, like, it's wrong to kill somebody, but you know what I mean. Like, in one situation, just like you don't want to see someone you love suffer. The other is like you're doing this for selfish reasons. And I personally see it as both. I think if it was only one reason or the other, he wouldn't have done it. I think it's both. I think he already, like, felt super bad about her and stuff like that. Like, or I think he already felt super bad for her and stuff like that. So, like, he might have already had the thought, but I think her driving him crazy is what drew him to do it. So he ultimately did it for both a selfless and selfish reason. So what's my opinion? I kind of see it like a very morally gray situation. Like, yeah, killing someone's fucking wrong, especially when it's your sick wife. But I kind of see it more like a morally gray situation because I do feel like part of James killed her out of mercy. Because he didn't want to see her suffer. But at the same time, I also feel like her driving him crazy and stuff led him to doing it. I need to word that a different way, because me saying her driving him crazy makes it sound like it's her fault, but that's not what I mean at all. It definitely would have been his fault in both situations, but try to have another way to word it. Oh no, I'm just gonna leave it as is. Just know that I do blame James. I don't want it to sound like I blame Mary at all, because I don't. I mean, if you had a sickness that could kill you like Mary did, I don't remember what the sickness was, but I'm pretty sure it was killing her. If you had a sickness that could kill you like Mary did, right? I feel like you'd be acting similar to how she was. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think... So I feel like... I don't know how to explain it. I feel like she's justified. Completely. Like, if you had a sickness that was killing you, you'd be, like, angry too. Okay, what's in here? There is no healing for thy bruise. I think that's what that said. I don't know. It's so fucking hot in my room right now, and I really want to turn the AC on, but I can't turn the AC on while commentating because it'll be picked up by the mic. And the AC is way louder than the heater. Like, my heater's already been picked up by the mic in a few videos when it was cold. Like, I don't want to, you know. I want to have that loud ass AC. Oh, so we got to push it up there. I see. Don't want to have the loudest AC in the mic, is what I'm saying. And James is jumping on another hole. Let's find our way out. Burn book. I think past me's confused. Oh well. Gonna do a quick save. We can do it. We only got about 10 minutes left. I can do this. I can make it to the end of the video. I'm also working on like very little sleep as well. Like I'm commentating with very little sleep, so The fact I gotta do this, and then I gotta do a Crash 3 video after this, definitely makes it tough. I might have to make me some tea or something so I can get some caffeine in me for the next video. I should have done the Crash 3 video first, as I'm realizing. It would have drained me way less. Okay. Go through here. Sorry, not much else to say. Not much else to say yet. There we go. We finally got somewhere. I was almost tempted to like cut that whole part of video down because I had nothing to say. And it was just boring walking through hallway. But now we made it to an elevator. This got interesting. Let's see what happened to the elevator. Oh, damn. There's so much water going on in this game. Like, you got, like, that rain in the middle of the hospital hallway. Then you got, like, the flooded room here. Stuff like that. I kind of wonder, like, if it's supposed to symbolize something or something. Might look up water symbolism later and kind of see, like, if I'm right. We should be almost done here. We only got 6 minutes left. There can't be much more going on. Should have known I couldn't open the door when there was a thing right here. Okay. Past me, can you stop walking slow as a slug so we can get on? Like, I'm kind of mad at myself for doing that here, because... I'm getting bored watching myself. Something interesting's finally gonna happen when we open this door.
Mama? Mama! I was looking for you. You're the only one left. Maybe then I can finally rest. Mama. What's wrong? Wait. You're not my mama. It's you.
I'm sorry, Angela. I think you were right. What we're looking for, it's not here. Not anymore.
Thank you for helping me earlier. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserve what happened.
No, Angela, that is not true.
Don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me? Will you love me? Care for me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James. Give me back the knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself. Have it your way. It doesn't change anything.
It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
It's kind of interesting when you come out of that door, you're just thrown into a new room. Because it is the door we just came from. Where to go? Where to go? Oh, there. Like how the game's like, get your gun out, there's enemies here, but the enemy's just lying on the ground. No, that's back from whence we came. Burnt piece of paper. Damn. Spider mannequin scared of me now. How the tables have turned. How the turns have tabled. But yeah. We are almost done here. From the looks of it. Oh, we're in the room with 9 save points. Okay. I'm going to be ending off the video right about here. So, bye.